Hello children. Today we are going to discuss chapter 5, consumer rights, that is of economics. Okay, so consumer rights, that is producer produce goods and services and sell them in the market, and people who uses goods and services after purchasing them from the market, they are known as consumers, isn't it? So often consumers are exploited by producers and sellers. Why? So that they can gain extra profit, extra sales and similar interest, isn't it? So these issues are happening every day. So there is a need to protect the consumer from exploitation. That is why these consumer rights are there. So consumer rights are those laws which safeguard consumers' interest. That is, these rights provide a way to report a case against the trader or a producer if consumer is not satisfied with the product and services. Okay, like we can say that selling defective goods such as mixing water in milk, okay, hoarding the product to create shortages and then selling them at high rates, shopkeepers weighs less than what they should, and charging unfair prices especially at the time of scarcity, है ना. Many times sellers shift the responsibility onto the buyer, such as after purchasing a defective product, if consumer complain the seller ignore the complaint, saying that because of your improper use this had happened. So consumer has to buy low quality products at high rates, isn't it? Then company with huge wealth power and reach to manipulate the market, advertise and false information regarding their product to increase their sales, like Complan, a well-known product. Okay, they have claimed via advertisement that it contains memory charges that boost the performance of a child. So thousands of people are victims of such advertisement. Similarly, a company producer of powder milk, they sold their product claiming that it is better than mother's milk, and later the company was forced to accept that it was making a false claim in case of services. Okay, then consumer movement, okay, it originated as a social force for protecting and promoting the interest and rights of the consumer against unfair trade practices. Okay, and why this consumer movement has been given birth, so that food shortages can be claimed, hoarding, black marketing, okay, adulteration of food and edible oil, these are the reasons which gave birth to consumer movement. Okay, so if we say the effect of consumer movements, that is in India, in our country, we can say that formation of consumers forums and consumer protection council, that is, these are the volunteer organizations that guide the consumer to file consumer complaint in the court, and many times these organizations represents consumer case in the court also. So these organizations receive financial support from government, okay, for creating the awareness among the consumer. Then resident welfare associations, they are the group of residentials which represent the case of exploitation of members against the unfair trade and practices. And now we come to COPRA, that is Consumers Protection Act 1986. Okay, so that is the short form, COPRA, COPRA. That is, again I am saying, Consumers Protection Act 1986. So India is observing 24 December as National Consumers Day. Today there are more than 700 consumer groups in the country. Under COPRA, consumers are provided with the consumer courts for addressing the consumer exploitation and gives justice. So the courts are set up at 3 levels. Okay, if consumers did not get satisfactory justice from low level courts, then he has the right to represent in higher level court. Okay, that is district level court, then state level court and national level court. So district level court, it deals with the complaints involving claims of up to 20 lakhs, and in state level involving claims between 20 lakhs and 1 crore, and national level complaints involving claims of above 1 crore.